Okay, so shit's going down a little different tonight. First of all, well, some things are still the same. I'm still smoking, still shirtless. My hair looks okay because I just washed it. It's still wet, don't care. But, oh, and it's before midnight. Anyways, so here's how this shit went down. I was driving back from my friend's house because my mom was all mad because I told her I'd be home early. And she told me to be home at 10. I was there till 10:30. Big fucking whoop. Anyways, so I turn on my car and start tearing ass home, and LoveLine's on. I'm like, LoveLine. So some guy called in and he asked some question. Da 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 da. They gave him some answer that was really really long and really really explained a lot. You know, and I had a similar issue, but not too similar to where it's like there's no need for me to even call in. Well, actually, it was this girl calling about her boyfriend not being able to get off unless it was to anime porn. Don't care. Anyways, so I call, I call like 5 or 6 times, and then I finally get through. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna be on LoveLine, and I'm like, maybe I can finally get an answer. So the bitch asks she asked me, she's like, hi, welcome to LoveLine. What's your question? And I go, okay, yeah, I have never had a guy been able to get me off, and I've been with enough guys to know that it's not them, it's me, and mean it. Like I've been with a significant amount of guys. I'm not a whore, but I've been with a significant amount of guys enough to know that somebody should have gotten me off by now. So she goes, okay, what's your name and your age and blah blah blah. So I'm like Taylor, 19, California. Da, 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 da. And I'm on hold for like 3 seconds, listening to some bitch talk about how she tore her vagina while she was masturbating to Dr. Drew's voice. See, that just sounds like something fucked up that I would say, and I totally would, but it's true. This bitch was saying this to Dr. Drew. Yeah, big old WTF moment there. So I get on the line. Dr. Drew's like, oh, we're here with Taylor. He's 19. I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? And then they're like, oh, okay, da 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 da. What's your problem or what's your question? I'm like, yeah, I've been with enough guys to know that one of them should have gotten me off by now. I've never had a guy get me off. And they start going off on how it's like, oh, maybe it's anxiety. I'm like, no, trust me, it ain't anxiety. Hey, um, because it's not. I've never been nervous going into a sexual experience except for my first one, which is normal. So they start throwing out all these possibilities, like maybe it's an emotional trauma or any medication that I'm on, or this or that or this. And I'm like, no, 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 no. So Dr. Drew goes off on this fucking spiel about how it has to be some emotional thing that I've kept repressed or some psychological trauma I've undergone that I've repressed, and it's just it only comes out when I'm in sex mode, and it's fucking pissing me off because I'm sitting there trying to get a word in, and he won't shut the fuck up, and then he after his little spiel about how I've gotten under some emotional bullshit trauma thing, and that's why I can't sexually perform. Even though I can get everybody else off, they can't get me off. So maybe they all have psychological issues where they can't get me off. I don't fucking know. But yeah, then after his little spiel thing, he goes, now we're talking to Ryan, he's 19. Click. And then the fucking little first bitch goes, thank you for calling Loveline. So yeah, thanks, Dr. Drew. Thank you for bending me over and take me to fucking Browntown on your fucking radio show where you give everybody else like fucking 10 minutes. I get like three of your bullshit about how I am damaged goods emotionally. Great. Thanks, Dr. Drew. You're a real champ. You're a real lifesaver. Now I know that next time I'm with a guy and I can't get off, it's my fault.